welcome. Hopefully everything is going as it should do. Yes, I've got a green light, so hopefully YouTube hasn't cut off the welcome bit. Hi guys, Jason Smith here, welcome to the AskGolfNut channel and welcome to episode 8, the answer video of the question I posed in the series from Stats and Strokes, the creation I've made to try and make statistics, percentage play, understanding the right choices in golf a little bit more fun rather than just being boring. And the reason and the way I've done that is by giving you a chance to win a free custom fit set of irons from either 11 Golf or Sub 70. So the whole idea is I post questions and then you put your comments to the questions, your answers in the comment section, and then as soon as the 2-3 days is up, I then sort of like put a break on it and then ready to do an answer video, and I capture all those and then score them up. And it's just a fun way of you guys learning a little bit of what is expected from your handicap, shots gained to a certain extent. I know shots gained can be a massive bore, it can be, but the quicker people understand how really shots gained can make a massive difference to their understanding of how they should attack the game, the quicker and easier the better, because it is a wondrous thing. Frank's in the house, let's go, says Frank. Although it's not coming up on the screen yet, so hang on a second, let's make sure I've got the right one on. There it goes, just a little bit of a delay. Hello Frank, hope you're well. And so what we'll do is we'll get straight into the question and the answer. Obviously you can see I've got the chat on there just in case anyone that is free who wants to jump on the live stream, because this is live. It makes it a lot easier for me to do live than it is for doing a long format video where I have to edit it, etc. Effectively I'm doing the editing to the production as we speak, which is probably not the easiest thing in the world. That's why it's a little bit disjointed, but it's better and easier for me than doing a normal video. Right, so the question was this. We flick around a little bit, there we go. So everything's back. So the question was this, and by all means pop in the comment section if you've got any questions to do with anything, not just obviously what we're talking about. So the first part of the question, we're not going to do the full part, we'll do this one first. So part one of the question was, and this is an imaginary, what is, if you were, like, what is the green percentage for a 15 handicap golfer from a 15-yard bunker shot? Lots of 15s. So you are, imagine you're in a 15-yard bunker, greenside bunker, and you've got 15 yards to go, 15-yard bunker shot. And you're a 15 handicapper. Out of your goes, how many percent hit the green from only 15 yards away? And we got a myriad of answers. And some very, very close, some not so close. And I'll tell you what, I'll put part one up the answer straight away. There you go, 74%. So not bad actually. So 3 or 4 shots out the bunker, 15 handicap. So generally speaking, 15 handicap is not a bad golfer. So 3/4 of their shots get on the green. Now obviously the green is quite a big place. The pin, we don't know where that is. We could be saying that people could be on the green but a long way away. And of course you're going to get a variance. I mean, there's going to be a certain amount of people, even at 15 handicap, that have a shot and don't get out of the bunker. And there's obviously going to be the thin bullet, straight over, 200 yards kind of thing with a, yep. So yeah, that was the, so 74%. So actually not bad considering. Now the next one, we'll go to the next one. Let's go, flick over to the full question. If I can click the right thing, there we go. And we'll transition to there. So part 2, what is the average distance to the pin by a 15 handicap golfer from a 15-yard bunker shot? Now bearing in mind, 15 yards. First person who can get on the chat, 15 yards in feet is, I know, but we'll see how quick it is. I can see it in front of me anyway. If not, I will literally just say what the number is. If no one can get on there quick enough, 45 feet. So it just times it by 3. It's fairly, very simple. But yeah, so you're only 45 feet away from the pin. What is the average distance to the pin by that 15 handicap golfer from that 15-yard bunker shot? You want to know? And so the answer for this one, there you go, is a 26-foot radius, or effectively a 52-foot diameter circle. It's massive. And if you imagine, 52 feet is more than the 45 to start with. And so you can imagine here that you don't hit the golf, rarely in the bunker do you ever hit the golf ball backwards. Sometimes, I suppose, depending on what situation, and you might have to go sideways and stuff, yeah, okay. But generally speaking, you don't hit the golf ball backwards in a bunker. Harry says, hi Jay, thank you for your response on X. It's not X, it's Twitter. I refuse to call it X, it's still Twitter, but no problem. Absolutely happy to help. And yeah, 52 feet. That is a big circle. So if you're a 15 handicapper and you get your shot to within 26 feet or a 52 foot circle, diameter circle, you are winning. You are shots gaining for that bunker shot, which is crazy. If you get more than 3/4, more than say 3/4 or more, because 74% isn't quite 75. So if you get 3/4 or more of your shots on the green, you are winning, shots gained, winning on that. And then also, if you can stay within a 52 foot diameter circle, which is 17 yards, 17.33333 yards, you are winning again. It is crazy. So let's just go quickly back to the chat. Oh, if I can click the right one, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them, and then fade that back again. There we go. So, we've got Frank saying, just bought a T24 58 for my bunker shots, feels so smooth. T24s, yes, I've got one. I had one, obviously, media sample to do the Mizuno T24 review, and I think I had that one in the copper denim, if I remember, the copper one, which does look ever so nice. But yes, as a general rule, when it comes to bunkers, what I've always done from a point of view of fitting, and this is very much so dependent on the golfer, but I'm a great fan of being able to try as best as possible and give the client, when it comes to a custom fit, they haven't got loads and loads of money to spend on multiple sets of wedges. So I've always done this, and the logic runs through and has worked over years of doing it. And I've had many notes from ex-clients and such, or previous clients, to say that thanks very much, that worked really well. Now I understand the process. It's made a massive difference. And it's this. So everyone hasn't got lots and loads of money to spend on all the same lofts. So you've got the right loft cappings and all the right ideas, but different bounces for different conditions. Not everyone can have 3 sets of wedges, or at least 2 anyway. So what I do is this. We all understand that when it comes to bunkers, the biggest difference in bunkers, I would say, is the consistency and the quantity of the sand. Obviously, that can be the fact that it's wet or not, or anything else like that. But really the big difference is obviously the ones that most people comment about are the ones where they're inconsistent bunkers. You go in, you dig your feet, and straight away you can feel the subsurface. So straight away your bum is going 50p, 5p, 50p, 5p, because you're thinking this is going to come out like a rocket. You're going to be hitting the ground, bouncing off the ground and sculling it. And they're no different to the ones where you get in, you start digging your feet, and you're just going in like quicksand. You're up to your knees already and you're still going. Those are the ones that really people are saying that they cause the biggest issues. And so you can actually set your wedges up in a way that gives you a bit more versatility. And what I mean by that is, obviously, we're talking bounce. And in your wedges, it's bounce is the most important thing out of a bunker, and understanding how much bounce you need and use, or need to use. And so when you have that really like fluffy, loads of sand, as in like just an acre of it, and you could really feel like I could be digging here and take a load of sand, the ball just goes poof, and does nothing. And so what you need is a load of bounce. Now, what I normally do when it comes to wedges is their gap wedge is normal, whether it be 7, 8 degrees, 10 degrees bounce, whatever they have as a normal gap wedge, no problem whatsoever. When it comes to their sand wedge, they're 54, 55, 56, whichever one it is. I'm generally speaking having quite a lot of bounce on that, as in like it's a high bounce golf club. And so you've got a mid loft but high bounce golf club, 14 degrees, something like that, if not more. And the whole idea of that is when you're in the bunker, and it's one of those bunkers where you dig your feet and you're going in like quicksand, it just goes and goes and goes. There's so much sand in this bunker. And it's so easy for that leading edge to come into that and just dig and the ball do nothing, that you need a lot of bounce. But then you also need some amount of loft. But what you do is you get your 54, 55 or 56 and open it up, like properly open it up, so you could get sand on the top of that face and just have it there and it won't fall off. So if you're not presenting enough loft, okay, so you do like this, you put sand on it, it'll fall straight off. If you open the face up so it goes like this and you put sand on it, it stays there, that'll give you an understanding of basically how much loft you need to be putting on this 54, 55, 56, the middle lofted wedge. And then what you do, because once you open the face up, you present a boatload more bounce on a golf club with a lot of bounce already. And so that protects against the dig and the cubic yard of sand coming out and the ball doing nothing. As opposed to when you get into the bunkers, when you have a skinny bunker, you get your feet and you start digging straight away and you think, sugar, yeah, this is, I can't open my face on this one. All that bounce is now going to start, and you're just going to dunk, and you're going to skull it. You're going to have that potential knife shot, we'll call it. And so what you do is you get to your 60 degree, 58, 60, 62, whichever one is your most lofted wedge. But on that one, I don't have a lot of bounce. Now, I don't put no bounce on it whatsoever. I don't have it absolutely no bounce, but I have a fairly mid to low bounce. And that enables you to open the face up just a fraction, which gives you some more loft, and it enables you to have that face open enough that you can keep sand on that face. But you're dealing with a higher loft to start with, and you're dealing with a lot less bounce. And so as soon as you open it to create that loft again, but then you don't present as much bounce. That means you're less likely, again, no one's perfect when it comes to technique, etc., but you're much less likely to dunk like that because you're not displaying enough bounce. And that's the best way that I have always found to set golfers' wedges up when they haven't got the money to spend on many sets of wedges, and trying to make their wedge setup as versatile as possible for obviously the amount of money that they're spending. But that's about bunkers and stuff like that. So if you get out of bunkers 3/4 of the time or more as a 15 handicap golfer and you hit the green, you're winning on shots gained. You've done well. Even if you're a long way away, doesn't matter, you've done well. And as shown by the information that I've just shown you when it comes to the average distance that 15 handicap golfer is away from only a 15-yard bunker shot. 15 yards is not far. They've got a circle 52 feet wide with a pin in the middle to aim for to get it within. And if you get it within that 52 feet wide circle, and bear in mind 52 feet is bigger than the distance you are to start with when it comes to that, yeah, it's just massive. So 26 feet is your radius, and obviously that's give or take just over half the distance when it comes to your 15-yard shot. But the circle is massive. And so if you get it within that circle, your shot's gained and you're doing well. And don't chastise yourself, because if you can get it within that 26-foot radius or 52-foot circle out of a bunker as a 15 handicap, 15 yards away, that is a really good shot. And you should be proud that you've done a good shot and stop chastising yourself because you have done well. Right, so what I'm going to do, going to finish it there. So the whole idea, I'm going to be posting, oh no we won't, we'll tell you what, we'll do the leaderboard first, because everyone wants to know what's going on with the leaderboard. I'll let it scroll for a second, because it's, yeah, I don't think I'll have to do it now, because if not we're going to be there all day waiting for it to come across to the leaders. But you can see the people here are basically people that have only joined in for one episode. Every single time you score point, you at least score 1 point. It's a Stapleford kind of scoring, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of idea. And again, these are people, generally speaking, that have only just inputted for one. We've had some new people join in, and instantly they've gone from 100 and whatever position, 110 position. Is that the right one? Hang on, I've just got to make sure I've got the right one there, because if not, I'm not giving you the right information. No, that's not. There we go. Let's just get the right one, shall we? Go on to that one, go on to that one, and then, no, that's, is that the right one? Have I redone something? Oh, here we go. This is where all the production goes out the window. We'll see. I've got the information. I'll do it if it goes absolutely terribly wrong. I've got the information up on my screen here. I don't know if it will be. I don't want to press play as such and it's wrong. But I'll put the updated leaderboard on the next question episode. So that will be hopefully very, very soon. Yes, that's the one. There we go, 110 position, there we go. So Ice Tray has now got a 4-point lead over Niels, and then Williams, oh yeah, there, we'll go that, in third place. But there's only 4 points in it. So again, the important thing is you continue to get involved. Now, again, one person or about 3 people joined from the last episode and they went from 110th position, technically, obviously, because they were at 0 points, all the way up to something like tied 58th and tied 50th. So it doesn't take long to go straight up that leaderboard. So make sure you get involved. The only thing you have to do when you get involved, guys, is make sure that you like the channel, like the videos. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. That's an absolute given. And then when it comes to Sub 70 and 11 Golf, you need to be following them on Instagram and Facebook. Just follow them. That's fine. When it comes to the winner, I will be asking for proof for the fact that you follow them. If not, you don't win, because you have to abide by the rules. And so there you go. Right now, what I will do in the comments of this one, I will give you guys that are watching an opportunity to put down there what area of the game would you like me to try and base the next question on. There was as the light decides it wants to flip over, there we go, we'll do that again. On the last members only live stream, so I do a members only live stream every Monday and then a open all access the first Monday of every month. So to give everyone an opportunity for having their questions and queries answered, and then also from the members to give them some kind of like background information of what's going on in the AskGolfNut channel as well. But I gave them the opportunity to select what they wanted the next 2, and putting and bunkers was the choice. So get down in the comment section, guys. Make sure that you write down there what you'd like me to do the next question on, and what area of the game, etc. And then I will do that for the next one. I've decided that I'm going to dump off ShotScope because of the differences sometimes in the 2 databases, and everyone gets a little bit tetchy that obviously there is different information out there. So I've decided to dump off ShotScope and just focus on ARCOS. The reason why ARCOS is because it's the largest database out there. And of course, it's not going to be perfect because it's the fact that it's a database of actual golfers playing actual golf, and we all play on very different golf courses and very different conditions and very different scenarios of difficulty and everything else, but it's an average. That's the whole idea. You're not supposed, I mean, you can go into absolute, but it's not fair for everyone, and it has to be encompassed the whole thing. But that's the whole idea anyway, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, get down in the comment section, put your ideas for the next question from Stats to Strokes, and then yeah, being a chance to win a custom fit set of irons of your choice from either 11 Golf or Sub 70, all custom fit for you. And yeah, so make sure you do your best to try and like top off. It's coming soon. All the 2 points, the 1 points, go on, get through. Here it goes. Ice Tray 38 points, Niels is on 34, Williams on 33, Pete's on 32, Wasteland's on 32, Mook 25, yeah, it's 29, Ian's on 30, Ace Special K's on 30, and all those people, do your best to try and knock Ice Tray 2468 off his or her crown. No, everyone's doing really well, so I appreciate everyone's input as always. Make sure you share the channel as best you can. Make sure the channel grows as fast as possible. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see everybody again very, very soon. Just check the chat for the last bit. We've got Harry saying, still very interesting stuff, Jay. Thank you. No problem, even though, generally speaking, stats can be a bit boring, but let's just add a little bit of fun on the basis of everyone has a chance to win a free set of custom fit irons from Sub 70 or 11 Golf. Now, Sub 70 obviously make loads. So anyway, get on the website, have a little look, see which ones you like. Right, guys, see you again soon.